I haven't bought some scratch off tickets in a while. Let's see how this goes. What's up, you guys? My name is Antoine and welcome to my channel where I like to talk about things like real estate, investing, as well as lifelong learning. And if that sounds good to you, if you could do me the honor of hitting the subscribe button down below and turning on the bell notifications, it would mean the world to me and I would appreciate it a lot. Anyways, when it comes to personal finance, lotto tickets and scratch-offs are kind of seen as like a deadly sin, right? And they're dubbed as like the poor people's tax because of how unlikely it is for you to actually win a substantial amount. And Mr. Beast on YouTube has made a couple of videos where he goes through a ton of lotto tickets just to show you how much money he spent and how much money he's won, and usually it's a big loss. And there's also a ton of shows out there where they show you what happens to people after they win the lottery, and it really just goes to show you how important, having a good financial education really matters, because usually they come full circle after blowing through all of their lottery winnings. Personally, if it was me and I won the lottery, I'd probably just buy a ton of stocks that pay out a dividend and just sit on a nice dividend portfolio. And I'd probably make a lot more YouTube videos for fun. So I definitely want to ask, comment below what you guys would do if you won the lottery. So if you guys haven't heard by now, there's a savings account app that's gaining some traction, and it's very popular in the personal finance niche with a lot of the big YouTubers, and it's called Yotta. And personally, I think Yotta is a very interesting concept. Basically, it takes the psychology that motivates Americans to play the lottery and applies that to a savings account. And it's very similar to premium bonds in the UK, where they've seen a tremendous amount of growth in savings because they were able to gamify saving. So I know what you're thinking.
Like, how?
Well, for every $25 you deposit into the Yotta app, you get a lotto ticket every week that you can punch in whatever numbers you want for or have it automatically done for you. And this gives you the chance to win anywhere from 10 cents to $10 million. And even if you still don't win anything, Yotta also gives you a 0.2% interest rate on your savings account, which is double the national average. So if you have a ton of money parked in a Chase account or a Wells Fargo account, this will give you a better interest rate, as well as having the potential to increase more from that. The only caveat, though, is that it takes a little bit longer for you to get your money out of that savings account. So if you are planning on putting a lot of money into it and you need it one day, you definitely give yourself like a week buffer. Also, a couple YouTube channels did the math, and they came up with that on average you could see anywhere from a little over 2% on your saving interest rate from putting your money into Yotta. However, as this app gains more in popularity, that'll decrease the chances of you winning as well as you having to split the prize if you win. And Yotta could always flip the script on us, so I mean, we're going to have to stay tuned for that, but as of right now, it seems like a very solid savings account option. When I first started banking with Ally Bank, it was at about a 2.1 savings interest rate, and now it's all the way down to a 0.6, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit more interested in checking out Yotta and seeing what it has to offer. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of fun going into the Yotta app and seeing if I potentially got today's number. And always I have in the back of my head I have a chance to potentially win a Tesla. But I know what you might be thinking, like, how is this legitimate? Is Yotta just purposely picking different numbers that way you can never win a Tesla? They actually went through how it's completely random because they have a third party as an insurance company go through and select the numbers, and then the numbers that are selected through the Yotta app are completely separate. That way it's double blind is what they call it, to ensure that it's a legitimate lottery. So if you're destined to win, you're gonna win. I also want to point out that Yotta is completely free. There's no minimums, there's no monthly payments, so you can get your gambling and your lotto fix in for free. So that's kind of Yotta in a nutshell, and I am planning on making another review video once I kind of use it for a couple of weeks, and hopefully I'm going to be reporting back with a couple of Teslas that I won from it. And if you guys are interested, I'll leave the link down below to Yotta to sign up with my referral link. And if you use it, you get 100 free lotto tickets, which is about the equivalent of $2,500 in your savings account for 1 week's drawings. So if you do win big, you're welcome. And as always, thanks for watching, you guys. Definitely share this video with your friends who like to gamble as well as do scratch-off tickets. And be sure to hit the like button down below. That way the Yotta gods can bless you with a win in their lottery. And I'll see you guys in the next one.